Hey Sagittarius, I'm the Scorpio Stellium here. I'm going to do your predictions for the week of October 25th through 31st, which is culminating in a full moon in Aries. That is a fellow fire sign, so that should work fairly well for you. I'm also going to tell you what the cards actually mean. So I show my work, I give you some astrology along with the cards, and then I do a pick a card at the end for your message from the universe. So you're going to want to watch to the end so you can hear what you need to hear this week. Let's jump into it, Sagittarius. What have we got for you? That is very interesting. Like, okay then. All right then. Okay, you are so close. That's the thing. You are so close to getting what you have been working for, okay? The Knight of Pentacles reverse starts this reading off, and this is about doing things slow and steady. So having it reversed here, I feel that you have been doing this slow and steady, but you are building up. You know, the momentum is really going right now, and you're finally like up into this point where you're about to see the payoff for everything that you've put your work into. We have the King of Pentacles next, which is you here in charge of shit. Okay, you are like actually the boss kind of person here. You are in charge of everything. You are financially doing well. You are able to make those decisions that other people are not able to make. You're making decisions and telling people this is how it should be run. You're running shit here, okay? So it's showing you're building up to this, or you're here already because you have been patient for a long time. You've put in a lot of work to get where you want to be. This is the Temperance card, which has a lot of different associations. Obviously, all the cards have nuance, but here we see it as patience. Patience to get where you want to be. And I see that because of having this reverse Knight of Pentacles up on the top of the reading as well. So seeing these here, it gives me this idea of like building into something, having the patience, putting in the hard work, being moderate where you needed to be moderate so that now you can be flush. And this one is associated with Sagittarius. This is your card for the major arcana. It's about having the right mix of things, the right chemistry, the right everything to get things where you want them to be. So the beginning of the week actually looks beautiful for you. It also seems like you are trying to let go of something that really hurts you. So we're shifting gears here a little bit. We have the reverse Four of Pentacles, which is letting go. I'm not going to hold on to this anymore. I don't want to hold on to it now. I'm going to just try to release it. And it's like, well, what are we releasing? Well, we're releasing the betrayal. We're releasing something that was really, really painful for us with the Ten of Swords. We're letting it go. We're letting it be part of the past. And it's showing me another individual here, showing me that the King of Cups reversed. This is somebody that I think dealt with you in an emotionally cold way or was emotionally manipulative to you. The way the energy that they brought with the King of Cups reversed was not like a stable energy. It was either a back and forth kind of thing, like a hot and cold thing, or it was where first they gave you the idea that they were like very secure and they were secure within themselves and they could provide everything emotionally that you needed in the relationship, but then they pulled out of it, or they pulled out of a friendship, or whatever this type of relationship is not always love, but a lot of times it is. And obviously having this Ten of Swords in the middle, it was extremely painful, and you're just trying to release that and move on from it. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed down at the bottom, next to the reverse Three of Pentacles, next to the reversed Sun. All of these are really positive cards when they're upright, and they're all reversed, but I don't feel intuitively that they are negative here. I think instead what the message is that is coming through is that it's taking a little bit longer. Remember I said you had to have patience for something? I think that we're not quite there this week. We have not arrived at what you're trying to manifest in your life. I think that for a lot of you, this is very work-centered. This has to do with your money. And that's not only because of how we started the reading off, but also because Three of Pentacles in the middle is reversed. So Three of Pentacles is collaboration. It's working with someone else. It's also being recognized for how well you do your shit, how you handle it. So I don't think that you're quite yet getting the recognition that you are searching, you're seeking, but I do believe it's coming. The reverse sun is here. It does not speak to me. It does not feel to me like it's saying you're burned out and you're washed up and you're just done. It feels to me like the joy that you want is almost there. It's right around the corner. It's like the sun is about to peep out from behind the trees, and it's like, okay, now you're in your full glory. It's coming. It's very quick. And then we have the reversed Wheel of Fortune. So this one does seem like, a lot of times I interpret this as being the tides turning in a negative direction, going down the wrong road. But again, the feeling that I have here is not you going down the wrong road. I don't think that you have bad luck. I think that you have luck that is taking longer to get there. All of these are just speaking of delay to me, delay for everything that you have built up towards. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Jupiter is the greater benefic. That's the astrological association, and it always bestows gifts and abundance. It's very philosophical. It's very joyful. It's the life of the party. It is your ruling planet, Sagittarius. So Jupiter is you, and you're going to always work well with Jupiter's energy. Jupiter has a hard time ever being bad. Sometimes it can be a little too much of a good thing sometimes, but overall Jupiter is a nice planet. It's the planet that we want to see very strong in somebody's chart, and we want to see it strong in a tarot reading too. And I do have a few indications of Jupiter here. I have Sagittarius here, and I also have a lot of energy from the earth signs. So I'm feeling you are dealing with earth signs, or that you are just dealing with your finances. This can be either or. We have this Mars in Capricorn here in this reversed Three of Pentacles. Mars being the energy that we put forth. It is the engine in the car. It is how you fuck and how you fight. That's my little trademark saying. That's what Mars does, okay? It's how we go after what we want. It's our passion and our drive. And it is in Capricorn in this card, which is work, hard work. So being recognized for hard work, putting your energy into hard work. You are almost there. You are going to be acknowledged for this. I feel like when we start clarifying, we're going to see that. So let's do that. Let's clarify, first of all, the Knight of Pentacles. Reversed Knight of Pentacles, I should say. Okay, we'll take that one. The Ten of Cups. Okay, so you're working very hard, and you're doing it for emotional reasons. You're doing it for maybe your family, for your internal happiness, your sense of worth, and you feel very good about what you've been putting your energy into. The Ten of Cups being this card of emotional abundance. It is Mars and Pisces. Mars, again, the passion that we put into things, and Pisces being the dreams that we have. That's a sign. It is very dreamy. It is very supernatural. It has like one foot in the real world, the mundane stuff, and then one foot in the other world. So it is very in touch with all of those dreams and idealizations that we have. So you're putting effort into making your dreams a reality. Let's clarify the Temperance card, Patience, here. Okay, we'll take that one. Okay, and it's clarified by the Knight of Cups. We just clarified, we have the Knight of Cups over here, and we clarified it with the Ten of Cups. Now the Temperance card is being clarified by the Knight of Cups. So again, you're having patience. You're doing things slow and steady. You've been working at this for a long time, and you know that it's going to pay off. And so that means that we're pointing in the right direction. You are going in the right direction. You've been handling it the correct way. Okay, now let's talk about this little bit different situation down in the middle of our reading. You trying to let go of the betrayal, the hurt that you have experienced from another individual. Cards falling on the floor. Okay, I'll get them in a minute. So clarified by the Five of Wands. So this seems like you're trying to let go of a dispute that you had with somebody, an argument that you had that was hurtful to you. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. This is the betrayal that you felt, the hurt, the pain that this person did to you, okay, with their words, because we have this Prince of Swords. This is air sign. This is conversation, things that were probably said in the heat of the moment, and it hurt you. Let's look at the King of Cups reversed. Seven of Cups is the clarification there. So I think that maybe they told you that you were not their choice. You maybe were not their first choice. Maybe they made a different choice other than you. You also had this fantasy, this idea of what this person was like, and they weren't like that at all. The Seven of Cups is Saturn, limitations, the greater malefic planet that is restriction. It's in Pisces. Again, that dreaming planet. It is trying to like stamp down on the dream. It's making it harder for this dream to come to reality. So you are having this feeling of like your dreams being squashed with this person that you wanted to move forward with. Okay, let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune. Reversed. Okay, the Moon. All right, so there may be some fears that are holding you back a little bit, that are making things take a little bit longer than they would. I still think that you're doing things the right way, but I think you might have some of these fears rising up in you that are saying, why is this taking so long? Shouldn't I be further at this point? And the answer is no, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. It's right around the corner and you just have to wait a little bit longer. But I think that the fear is there because you have waited, you have put in a lot of work. And anytime that we invest a lot of ourselves, we're going to have a fear of it not turning out the way that we think it will. Let's clarify the reverse Three of Pentacles. Clarified by the Three of Cups. So there may be some other people that you are trying to be acknowledged by. A lot of times this can be women, but not necessarily so. It does have a feminine energy to the card, but nonetheless, you are trying to get acknowledgement from some friends or some office mates, some people that you interact with a whole lot, and you just want to be seen as somebody who is doing, that you want to be seen for everything that you're doing, because you're doing a lot. And you're ready for that acknowledgement. I think that it is coming. Actually, the Three of Cups is such a positive type card. It is a card of friendship. It is a card of people reconciling, people getting along. Everybody is happy. So I think that practically speaking, the acknowledgement is there. They just haven't said it yet. And then let's look at the reversed Sun. Clarified by the Princess of Wands. So this is indicating to me that you may have to travel, and it's interesting because travel has taken on such a different connotation in this time that we're living in. And so it's funny because I've used to see the princess or the page in a typical deck as being literally traveling or going on an adventure, but I'm seeing it a lot now more as a traveling like on the internet. It's kind of a weird thing, but I see that there's some exploration done. So what I'm telling you is that you may have to like speak with people who are a long ways away. You may be sending out resumes or information to people that are a long distance from you, that don't live in your hometown. I see it as you being ready though for this new adventure, you being very accepting of whatever changes are coming to you in life. You're like conquering them. You're really looking at them with this brave new face. And that's exactly where you need to be, Sagittarius. It really is a good thing. Let's pull a few cards for love just for shits and giggles. Ten of Swords again. Seven of Cups. Or sorry, Six of Cups. Six of Cups and Two of Swords. Okay, so in love, you've been hurt. That's the Ten of Swords. We saw it up here. This is your betrayal, and it's coming back through again when we talk about love specifically. So this is very much relevant to you in your love life. We already saw a lot of it in this spread, so this won't be really particularly new information. Some of it will. But what I'm seeing here is the betrayal. Then I'm seeing the memories. You know, the memories that may have started to turn sour in your mouth when you're thinking about this person. The sentimentalism that you still have attached to them, but this is somebody from your past that you have significant history with. And then we have the Two of Swords, so there's a stalemate in this relationship. There's nothing happening. You guys are not like, I don't see the reconciliation happening. I don't see you guys talking it out. I see that you're still very much in the stalemate over what has happened. So the love cards here are challenging, but I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. I don't see anything really beautiful and lovely and great to tell you about right now. But remember, everybody has free will and life is so variable. So this is going to change, and we're going to see the progression of this from week to week to week. So if that resonates to you, make sure you continue to watch the videos. Let's go ahead and pull your cards concerning your message from the universe. You're going to choose it in a pick a card format, and I will tell you what I believe the message the universe is trying to send you is. Who else cuts their cards 3 times? That's just the way I was taught to do it. I don't know. I've always done it that way for the last 15 years. Okay, so we have cards 1, 2, and 3. You know how to pause, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into what the meanings are, but please make sure that you are focused on which card is your message specifically. And the first one for card 1 is the Ten of Wands. This is indicating struggle and obstacles, you trying to get through all of it. And you are getting through it. You are coming through to the other side of it. You're approaching it, but it has been a major struggle for you. So make sure that you are putting down anything that you're carrying with you that you don't need to be carrying, that is not serving you, that is making it heavier and more challenging for you. You can't do everything, so sometimes you need to set something down. Okay, so for card number 2, we have the Eight of Swords. This is a card about being stuck in your own head and being your own worst enemy. It's being the victim to your thought processes. So it's telling you here that if you feel stuck, if you feel like there's stagnation, that you need to take the power back into your own hands, because indeed you are not stuck. You think you are, but there's a very clear way out if you would only take a step back from it and look at it from a different angle. For card 3, the High Priestess, this is about mysteries. It is about intuition. It's about spirituality. So I think that you are uncovering some of these mysteries. You are uncovering your own spiritual self, and you are developing maybe your intuition. Maybe you're developing your own psychic gifts. You're in the midst of an awakening, of an enlightenment period in your life. So I think that if you chose this card, you're already very aware of this, but it is confirming that for you. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next week.